Well, what's the crack, everybody? How are you getting on? You're all very welcome to the Ramble Pod, the midweek check-in on all eats. See how you're keeping. Just poking my head around the door, socially distant and all the rest of it. Just going, well, you keeping well? You all right? You have enough messages? I'm heading to the shop now if you want me to pick up. And that's kind of what I'm doing here, just to say hello to you. It is, I think, 118 of the Ramble Pod. But sure, look, we don't really need to keep numbers on the Ramble Pod. It's the 7th. Today is the 7th of April, 2021. Yeah, there's no need. But hey, do you know what? Handy for new people. If they're going, hey guys, I just joined the gang. Because a lot of the old podcast apps, they only allow like 10 at a time to be seen. If you're going, sure, this fucker only has 10 podcasts out. I don't. There's a lot more. There's loads more. Have a gander. Especially for Buckshot. For the interviews, if you're wondering. I don't know. Has he got... the numbers are there. There's 180 there, I think. Yeah, it's about 180. Go over to the Instagram page, Buckshot Podcast Instagram page, and you can actually have a gander at people's faces and see the posters of each one of them, just so you know what's, always there. Maybe pick and mix. Nice little pick and mix. Have a gander back through it. Lot of very funny people. Very welcome to all new people. We've got a gang of new people who are after joining, making contact and whatnot. New patrons, lost a couple. People just jumped on for a while, no doubt. Look it happens. We got a gang last month, but we got new people anyway. So fair play, who's new? And we have to all the long-standing ones. I just look back through it there. Fair fucks, a load of people have been there. Legends, absolute legends. A couple of new people on board, Emma Jane and Apala. You're all very welcome. To let you know. And this, I'd like the people that I haven't ever seen or haven't seen in a while, we're going to do a live podcast again this Sunday, the 11th. The live podcast is for Patreons only. And like I said, if you're feeling a bit on the shy side, leave the camera off if you want. Just hang around for the chat. We all have a bit of an old boozy-woozy natter for an hour and a half. The last one was great crack. I don't record them. I've stopped recording them. I'm not putting out the live ones anymore. So people can just feel at ease that whatever they're saying ain't going beyond the rule. Like a normal conversation should actually happen. As if we're all hanging out together. Don't make it weird. Don't record it and tell the world. It's like the wanker, you know what I mean? Hey, let's get a photograph while you're drunk in action. No, that's not it. It's cool. Just trying to leave it cool. So Sunday, and I'll tell you in the intro of the because I have a couple of ideas as to what we'll do as a team. Not that it really matters, because it starts off with a team. Although we stuck to team the last one, because we'd all had plenty to say on injuries, although we all started out doing each other with injuries and diseases and fucked up stuff they'd heard of. So I will tell you on the intro on Friday of what I say Friday, it'll be out Thursday for the patrons, but on what we're going to be doing team-wise. Not that it's not like you have to put any homework into it or anything. It's just kind of show up and have the crack. I'll talk for Ireland if you want, but I prefer for people to jump on board who aren't, wouldn't normally be rabbiting as much as I do and have an old gander at it. So if you are new, what are you at Sunday night? Come, have a drink, or don't have a drink if you work the next day or whatever, or even if you're at work, feel free to jump on, say hello for 10 minutes, head away again. You don't have to stick in for the whole hour. Very cool, relaxed thing. I know a couple of people, so keep an eye out. I'll be in the link. I'll put the Zoom link. You obviously have to have Zoom at this stage. Nearly everybody has it. You can get it on the phone. So just click through that link. I don't always spot. I can't remember who was trying to get in, but they couldn't get in for some reason. I'm not technically that advanced, so I don't know how to tell you anything further. I'm there. If you turn it off and turn it on again, is about as fucking hardy as I'd go when it comes to that kind of stuff. So all I can tell you is, it's Zoom and we'll have the crack. There was a lovely bunch of people. Feel free to jump in. Like I said, any of the people who've been long-term patrons or new people, jump in. Let's have a natter. So that's Friday the 11th. I'll be putting up the link in the Patreon page in the next while. Wow, Jesus. And yes, winner of, the Tom and Jerry show one. I haven't picked a winner yet. I need to sit down and go through some of the latest comments to celebrate the 300th upload of Buckshot. But the winner of the comments award for the Tom and Jerry show, which if you're new going, what? What's that? there is a new Tom and Jerry cartoon movie coming out, but this is Tom and Jerry with a G. Myself and Jerry McBride's podcast. Yes, for it's season 4. Best Comments Award goes to Davy Walsh, who literally every week wrote a paragraph of a comment based on 80s either action or animated carry on. It was just perfect. It absolutely, there was no choice. So I designed I actually designed, would you believe that? I designed a thing. So you'll like it. You'll guess what it's about. It's a thing coming. The logo that I designed, I think we'll probably use it going forward because, well, fuck it. I mean, I designed it from scratch, so it's not that swanky, to be honest with you, Davey. But you'll guess what it's in a homage to when you get it. So feel free to take pictures and whatnot. And I'll be putting them up in the merch shop and whatnot, just to test the waters, because we're going to be I'm not giving a green light on anything yet, but things are looking positive for season 5. That's all I'm saying. Positive and exciting other things coming for the Tom and Jerry show. Very exciting other things coming. Another format. Just saying, I'm not giving the green light on it yet, or giving away the farm, as they say. I'm not absolutely telling you it's going to come out, because here's a little disclaimer. If it doesn't come out, I've said that it may not come out, okay? So I'm not guaranteeing anything. Sound to everybody got in contact. A lot of people like Mark McCartney. He's good, isn't he? I told you he was fucking funny. I was talking with a friend this morning, and in Iceland, not the shop that sells frozen fucking everything, but the actual place, Iceland, with a meeting about cavemen or whatever. And one of the producers, he's based over there. And if you're on, by the way, if you're wondering, as patrons, if you're watching the video of this going, why is Mordor behind him? It's not. I put it up this morning to take the piss. It's the backdrop that's behind me, because yes, the videos do, of course, go out to the Patreons. You have the option of watching the videos as well as the ad-free versions of this. But I have a picture of the actual erupting volcano in Iceland. And yeah, I was going, oh yeah, because I saw a picture, the fucking mad bastard and his family went up for a look at it the other day. They immediately had set up like trails for people where people could walk up to the volcano. And because there was noxious gases blowing in from whatever direction over the easy path, they went, but there's another path around the other side. It's grand. There's no noxious gas. The way he was saying it was like, there's noxious gases in this room. So if you walk, don't go in that room. It's all outdoors, so the wind could change in any direction, but they still plowed on family and everything. A load of people showed up with their families. The next thing, all these people got sent up this unbelievable Everest-like fucking face of the mountain to try and climb. And people plowed on. There was people busting their heads. There was children roaring, crying. He fell over like fucking 3 or 4 times and rolled down the way a bit. He said it was the hardest climb. Now, he did say it was class when he got up there. But you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you at? It's a fucking volcano, you mad whore. But he went first, brought the family the whole lot. They all would give. I was like, I like cool shit. And I might give it a go myself, but I'm not dragging the family up the side of a fucking mountain. There's a lot of unpredictability when it comes to a child. But up the side of a mountain to look at a fucking volcano. And I was joking, going, which one of the gods have you upset? Because, she's still spewing out of the earth there. Turns out another one burst out of the ground like 2 days ago. And then last night at 12 o'clock, a fucking third one is after bursting out. And the thing is, he was saying, scientists at first thought, it'd be a week or two and these jokes will shut themselves off. Well, when they actually discovered it and did a bit of testing, turns out it's not regular lava. It's super lava from the middle of the fucking orange. Yeah, it's not the magma that'll be sitting underneath the crust. That's just fucking fly-by-night style fucking lava. Nah, this is the real deal. This stuff is the fucking inside of the zit has burst and is out now popping out in 3 places in Iceland. And the last time that happened was 7,000 fucking years ago. 7,000 years ago. And it lasted for 100 fucking years. Yeah. So Iceland might be no more. Like, you know, if that stays going, this could be the beginning of the end, essentially. This could be the start of the San Andreas fault. We could be not worried about any kind of an old pandemic. This could be the end. But sure, look it. Open up the pubs to fuck. Spark up fags, lads, go for it, because I'd say if Iceland is set to go 3, yeah, imagine 3 of them, and they're looking down the barrel. They have no idea. That's the thing. Normal ones, they go, yeah, she'll run her course now in the next couple of weeks, but they have no idea how long this is going to pump out for. So, yeah, there goes Iceland. You're all very, very welcome. Like I said, anybody who's joining in, this is only just a little pop ahead in the door. I'm only quickly popping around. It's been a busy all week. I'm actually doing some manual labor again over at the parents' place. I'm setting up a proper outdoor studio, proper studio setup. So I don't know whether to go when I just fucking build a shed. Will I buy a shed, clad it, build it? I don't know which to do yet, but there's a back acre down the bottom of their property, and 'tis wild, lads. 'Tis wild. Fucking hell. It is altogether bananas. So, yeah, my poor old comedian hands don't know what's after happening to them. Swinging and tearing and dragging at fucking briars and bushes and everything. And I've stopped crying now. It's okay. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Jesus, though. You forget how soft you'd be gone after a while. So I'm going to clear a nice spot. And I don't know which I'll go for. The fucking cheapest option, says you. Go for the cheapest fucking option. Well, I will be, but I just want to set up a studio space. It'll be a nice handy spot. And they have a nice area there. So I'll be hidden in the forest. I'm going to do like that. There's more barbecue videos and stuff. And I think it'd be a nice setting kind of back in it. They have a bunch of those, like it's kind of a foresty tree fucking line bit. And it'd be a nice backdrop too. A couple of cool fucking things I've in mind for doing, like, you know, as well as the podcast, but as well kind of building a decking out and using old farm stuff. Like, won't be buying in anything fucking fancy, just using old corrugated fucking iron and stuff like that and make a nice cool backdrop. I think now that we're in the country, may as well go full fucking country, you know. So anybody who's any advice on what you've done in the past, please, because a couple of lads have sent on some cool shit and I'd like to see more. McCartney actually has a nice kind of rugged kind of setup out the back of his place. Anybody who's done any cool shit like that, send it on to me. You know, if you got any advice. I mean, I've built loads of fucking new stuff for people, but I want to kind of get into the ruggedy stuff. No, that I went a bit mad with the pallets, but that's nothing really. Like, I just want to, I think now I'll busted telegraph poles, bits of corrugated iron. We'll go real rugged with the thing. Oh, don't worry, I'll be keeping you well up to date on it and everything else. Kim Kardashian became a billionaire this week. Wouldn't that? I'm done with being sick into shit, like, but at the same time, that phrase, that would fare sick in your shit. Like, although it's like saying, you know, she discovered a route to Mars. It's also in the same breath as that. It's so incomprehensible as to what a billionaire, you know. Lord, for nothing. For literally nothing. Blowing a fucking Ray J, or whatever, J Ray, or whatever he was called back in the day. And she only copied that move, doing a sex tape, from Paris Hilton. You know, I know they were wealthy now before that, and with the whole, her outlet was, who was he? He was one of the solicitors for, David Schwimmer played her father in that TV show for OJ. A billionaire, like. A fucking billionaire for just being a personality. Now, in saying that, I mean, I fucking write jokes and shit. Fuck. Still though, spared around Kim girl, like, oh, it is kind of worrying when you think about it, that somebody like that would be idolized to the point of becoming a billionaire. But then I suppose good marketing is a good thing, isn't it? Good, yeah. Fuck. Thank God Thank God, anyway, we're not all in Sri Lanka, lads, because things are tough there if you join a beauty contest. I don't know if anybody saw this during the week. It only happened the other night. Mrs. Sri Lanka. I thought it was always called Miss, that you weren't allowed to be married in these things. But Mrs. Sri Lanka, anyway, she wore on stage. The reading up of it was the one that won it was grand and all, they crowned her. And the next thing, the previous year, Mrs. fucking Sri Lanka came up and she's like, I would like to say, actually, will I have a video of it? Do you know what? Right now, I'll play the video for, I'll play the video.
It's a rule that you all have to be married and not divorced. The crown goes to the first runner-up.
There you go. Well, as it turns out, she wasn't actually divorced. I read it afterwards. Pulled the fucking head off her. And I like the way they were lower, like up in the music too, during it, going, oh, Jesus Christ, what you want fucking doing? You're out the fucking gap, you stupid bitch. Get the fuck away, will ya? She wasn't divorced. She's gone from the husband, all right, but she wasn't divorced. So, queer fucking thing to put in there, like. Mrs. Sri Lanka. But it was bloody fucking disgraceful. I know. Stop, Tom. Stop. Did you buy two? Huh? They've been treated like animals, according to their mother. For anybody who's outside of Ireland, you wonder what the fuck is going on. What's in Dubai too? The two women, a Kirsty McGrath and a Niamh Mulroney, or whatever, went to Dubai last month with a view, and there's a 2-week quarantine here now, and you got to cough up yourself. It's like 1,800 quid or whatever. You got to cough up, go into the hotel. Simple as that. You got to do it. Simple as that. And they had left for Dubai. I mean, so many things are not adding up here. So these two women left for Dubai to get cosmetic surgery. So one was getting a set of knockers fitted. The other was getting, I don't know, something to do with her stomach or something fucking done. And like so many things, like I think the government would be pushing this big style because this old stupid old story would draw attention away and all the rest from the fucking bollocks that the Irish government to make it of everything at the moment. But here's the thing, right? So the way they stated is this. They went to Dubai to get cosmetic surgery done. They didn't get cosmetic surgery done. When they came home, they didn't want to quarantine because they didn't have the money for the price of the quarantine. Now, my question would be this. Now, this could be ongoing anyway. I would imagine the cops are doing this anyway. It's just not come out in this direction, right? So they're from two fairly different parts of Dublin, right? One is Rialto, the other's over the other side of the city on the north side, I think. And there's like a 5-year age difference between them. Now, maybe they worked together in the past. Maybe that's how they met. Normally, I don't know. Normally, people from the inner city Dublin tend not to be friends when they just don't. How the fuck would they know each other? Maybe they went to school, right? We leave it at that. But there's 5 years in the difference. Maybe they work together. Now, the question is this. One of their mothers is claiming that they had no money the last 2 days. So, they had no money the last 2 days. The families had saved up the money to give them the price of going there and getting these procedures done, apparently. They didn't get the procedures done. Now, I looked it up, right? A titty job in Dubai starts at 6,500. Starts, right, at 6,500. So you got 6,500 grand. I don't know what the other one was getting done. Let's leave it off, right? One of them was getting a boob job. 6,500 grand. She's got to have in the back pocket. Let's say she had that. You didn't get it done, so you still have it. How do you not have the 1,800 when you come home? What you spend it on? Huh? How were you skint the last 2 days, apparently? So one of the mothers came out and said they were left walking the streets of the foreign city for 2 days without any money and any help or guidance. So they were obviously in limbo going, Jesus Christ, how do we go home? Because apparently, the quarantine came in 2 days after they'd fucked off to Dubai. So they were left high and dry. But if you didn't get the procedures done, that means you have the money left over, right? But you didn't have any money when you came home. Anybody else seeing what I'm seeing? Two people that possibly aren't actually friends at all. 5 years in the difference. Go to Dubai, the Emirates, with apparently money that their family and friends gave them as holiday money, as birthday presents, to go to Dubai to get cut. Here's the thing. If you want cosmetic surgery done outside of Ireland, you can get all that shit done in Ireland. It's more expensive to go to Dubai to get fucking anything. Anything. You don't go to Dubai to get cheaper than Ireland. It's going to be pricier over there. You go to fucking Bulgaria or Turkey, they'll strap on a pair of tits and give you fucking teeth and a fucking new hairline for fucking 6,500. You're joking me. But the idea being is that these went for whatever. Like, it is so filled with horse shit. It was a fucking drugs mule dry run. Are you fucking joking me? There's nobody. Now, that's not a good story. The story is all about the boobs and the fucking getting everything else done. But sure as shit, the cops have to be looking into that. It smells fucking rank, like the Peru 2 or whatever. Remember them two? And you one's after making a fucking ball of money as a result of it. You won Michaela. She was caught. She was caught. That was a fucking dry run if ever I saw it. If ever I fucking saw it, to see how well you come back through the fucking place. And they got caught in the watch. How the fuck do you not have any money left? If you've tell us what you bought. What you buy? What you blow the 6,500 on? What you blow it on? Because you obviously had living money with you that your family magically had given you. What a load of bollocks. Like, it makes for a great story. But I'd imagine if you dig a little fucking deeper, yeah, for sure. That was a fucking drug mule dry run to see how, and it might be to throw something else off the scent, because there's a way they're coming in regardless. I'm not buying it, I'm not buying it at all, Tom. There was a baby in Dubai born with 3 Mickeys. Just throwing that out there. He was. Apparently it happens a fucking load, not with 3. Now, they nipped off the other 2 because they were useless, so he's back to normal. But apparently 1 in every 5.6 million live births are born with 2 Mickeys. What? Fucking what? Say there's 70 million people in the UK. That's 10 babies. That's 10 babies. At least. Let's split it in half. That's 5 babies. 5 babies born with at least 2 Mickeys. What the fuck? Fuck. That's I thought it didn't even happen. I thought it was just some sort of funny thing that would come out. And maybe you get the odd one. Because, like, weird shit happens in fucking vastly fucking populated countries like India and stuff like that. There's always somebody with a fucking elephant foot or a tail or fucking horns or something. But in this case, yeah. Diphalia was first formally reported in 1609. That's when you have 2 of them. And triphalia is when you fucking 3 of them. Fucking triphalia. I'd be trying all right if I had 3 of them. It'd be great to have work for 3 of them, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's been the podcast, lads. I said I was only calling in to say hello and drop some weird shit on your head. And that's it. It's not even a euphemism. Just dropping some weird knowledge on your head. Not dropping shit on your head, lads. I respect you for that. The podcast video, of course, this is for the patrons. The ad-free version, of course, for the patrons as well. I will have the video of this week's guest is Cowboy Lavin. It's going to be Stephen Kelly of the 3 books left, one of the Hardy books. A great podcast. So the video of that will be up on the Patreon page tomorrow, being Thursday, and it'll be out for general release audio-wise on Friday morning. And remember, like I said, if you want to become a patron, $3 hairs, jump on board. You get all the videos. And as well as that, this Sunday, we're going live. So if you want to just join in, it's cheaper than any fucking ticket you're going to go anywhere. And we have a right bit of fucking crack. Grab a beer, grab a spliff, whatever the fuck you want. Come join us on Sunday night. I'll be putting the link up on Friday. And the subject matter of what we were talking about. Now, go on away, boys and girls. I'll talk to you again on Friday. God bless and thanks.